It's time for 125 Staff Reads. Join us each Monday to find out what your library staff is reading for the 125 Book Challenge in honor of the library's 125th birthday. It was a dark and stormy night. Now, when a book opens with that kind of line, you know it has to be good. During this particular stormy night, Meg Murray is visited by a stranger named Mrs. Whatsit, an odd lady who turns out to be a warrior fighting the darkness that threatens to consume Earth. Mrs. Whatsit reveals that Meg's father is trapped in the darkness by the evil It. Meg, her brother Charles Wallace, and their friend Calvin decide to travel across time and space to save him. If you like fast-paced fantasy stories about ordinary people doing extraordinary things, you're going to love A Wrinkle in Time by Madeleine L'Engle. Most people know of Mr. Fred Astaire and his classic musical films, but history has largely forgotten his extensive stage career. From his childhood in vaudeville and his acclaimed Broadway career with his sister Adele, Fred Astaire is truly considered one of the great entertainers of the 20th century. Hear stories from the man himself in Fred Astaire's debonair biography, Steps in Time. Lisa Genova's deeply moving portrayal of early onset Alzheimer's makes this novel memorable, the kind of story that truly sticks with you. Readers join Alice from the point of her diagnosis through her steady decline. Genova masterfully captures Alice's feelings and also the feelings of those around her, including Alice's family and friends. Have a box of Kleenex nearby as you read the emotional story of Still Alice by Lisa Genova. When 15-year-old Susie Hinton decided to write about the teenagers in her hometown of Tulsa, she had no idea that she was launching a revolution in the book world. With the 1967 publication of The Outsiders, high school student S.E. Hinton started the young adult genre, a literary classification of books geared towards teenagers that speak about contemporary teenage problems. 52 years later, The Outsider remains a mainstay because its portrayal of brotherhood and friendship remain compelling and relevant to this day. Both adult and teen readers are sure to enjoy The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. 70-year-old Percy is a retired librarian who lives a quiet life. However, his world is turned upside down when his daughter starts a preschool in his old barn, and when the mother of one of the students catches his eye. Percy's story is the mainstay of this novel, but the plot branches off in many directions as Julia Glass introduces several characters a la Maeve Binchy. Glass balances a heartwarming story with social commentary as she takes on eco-terrorism, breast cancer, divorce, health insurance, and many other hot topics of the day. Readers who enjoy being immersed in a fully developed world with diverse characters will enjoy The Widower's Tale by Julia Glass. And that's it for this week. Remember, it's never too late to start the 125 book reading challenge. Interested adult patrons are invited to visit us or call 517-543-8859 for more information. Until then, we'll be back next Monday with 5 more staff reads. Happy reading!